Good morning, truckers. I'm Josh Jones. 7 new victims were found last night in the Grayson Cemetery. The newest slayings of the Clintonville slasher. Wait, hold on. It's just in. We have a video, apparently, of the Clintonville slasher, but I must warn you, viewer discretion is advised. It looks like we found his last victim. My name is Lurch Freakenwilks, and I hide in the shadows of this small town. And you are my latest victim. I am the Clintonville Slasher. Hello everybody, welcome to Clintonville Slasher. I am your host, Lurch Freakenwilks, and happy Friday. How's everybody's week going so far? I hope it's awesome. Just fix you for a second. Alright. So, today is a little bit different. I'm not going to be doing a movie review. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about my horror film and kind of where I got the idea. So first and foremost, I want to thank everybody that was part of it and everybody that liked, comment, and subscribe. I got another subscriber, so thank you so much. I hope you guys all enjoyed the horror film. If you haven't seen it yet, please stop this video and go watch the last one. So, where I got the idea, like Mullen, that's a weird name for a vampire. So, a little bit of a rundown of that. Mullen, these 3 stories that I put together are kind of loosely based upon a book that I wrote when I was in high school. So, but the book started off when I was in 3rd grade. So Mullen is the very first horror character I ever came up with, and I had a nightmare about him. She didn't start off as a girl. It started off as a guy. When I was in the 3rd grade, I had a nightmare, and I wrote it down, and I called the story Vampire Blood. So let's rewind back the time. So I'm 10 years old. I'm about to just turn 10. My cousin lives in Garibaldi, Oregon, and I live in Portland, Oregon. Garibaldi is a small town on the coast. It's very beautiful there. My cousin lives like a football field away from all of his neighbors, which is super awesome. They have this beautiful, he lives between 2 big, beautiful mountains. My birthday's at the end of October, so it looked like an oil painting. It was absolutely gorgeous. There's a river that runs through. Anyway, there wasn't a lot of other kids there, but he had one friend in particular that lived pretty close to him, and we went to go visit him. His name was Josh Mullison. Now, Josh was a horror movie fanatic. Dude loved scary movies. He loved everything about him. He was horror to the core. He was allergic to the sun. He loved vampires. That was his one best. That was one of his bread and butters. He loved vampires. His favorite vampire movie was Lost Boys, but he also loved Fright Night, which is where my love of 80s vampire movies come from. So we ended up becoming really good friends. When I went home, because my birthday is October 29th, when I went home, I think my birthday was like during the start of the week, and then Sunday was Halloween. When I went home, I went trick-or-treating, I fell asleep, and I had this really vivid dream about him living in one of the caves on one of these mountains in the, above their house. So when I went up there, I had to destroy him, and I had to stab him with the cross of Christ. We became really good friends, like I said, and I called him and told him about this story. Well, that was later, though. But when I got up, I wrote it down and I turned it in. And I remember my 3rd grade teacher, Mrs. Childs, was like, "You have a knack for writing, don't ever stop." So I told him about it. He loved it. He gave me some few ideas. I ended up writing a 687-page novel in high school called Vampire Blood. I ended up having to change the name because Vampire Blood is already a story, and this story was really, really elaborate. Now, Joan Helensbach and Lance Dyer, Laura Dyer, their names in the original story were John Helensbach and Lance Dyer. Now, Lance Dyer was always part of the Vatican big cover-up, the Lords of Night, the Knights Templars. He was always part of that. So that stales from the original story. Joan Helensbach was John Helensbach, and he was a special ops guy. And him and his guys were trying to stop the Nazis to go into this power struggle. It takes place right after World War I and World War II. So he ends up killing like a bunch of the Nazis, not the guys trying to be Nazis. He ends up killing all of them. And but Mullen is behind behind the strings, behind the curtains, pulling all the strings. And John doesn't believe Lance. Lance is trying to stop this vampire that's trying to do this power struggle because he wants pure evil in the world. So, and I try to include like actual real events, and it ended up being like 600 pages. After high school, I tried to get it published, but no editors would touch it because of my dyslexia, grammar, spelling, and they didn't want to go through it. So I ended up giving up for a while. Now, so this version of the story that you saw is actually is kind of a slower version, and over the years I've taken it down, and I wanted to match up with the original trilogy this trilogy that I put together. Now, the legend of Freak Forest. The Freak Forest is actual stretch of woods that are out here in Tigerton, Wisconsin, that are supposedly haunted. And this by Sabreski Road. We did a slasher hour on it. We went out there and checked it out. So there's a lot of satanic worshiping there, and no one understands why it's haunted. So I kind of built off that premise. So what I did is I decided to do it this way, where a young girl so all the stories take place here in Clintonville. So a young girl whose name is Phoebe Hutchcraft, she ends up stabbing herself in the heart with the cross of Christ to protect the land from Mullen from getting out. So she curses the land, and her soul really haunts the grounds of Freak Forest, and keeps the dead in and keeps the living out, is really what the premise of that was supposed to be. So that's kind of where we get up into it. And then so all the other movies leading up to it were Kevin escaping, meeting Guard Russo. That was all on purpose. Guard Russo taking him to the death house, that was all part of his plan. He was never supposed to die. He always knew that he was going to get away. But Guard Russo made a fatal mistake and just tied his hands in front of him, and he took the opportunity to mess with him. So that's where you get the first film. The second film is actually another story that's loosely based on what I wrote in another book I wrote called Cannibal Dreams, about a young kid who his grandmother passes away in a hospital, and as she dies, he goes downstairs to get something to eat and kind of just try to forget everything. He's about to make some phone calls, trying to put himself together, hasn't eaten. And as he's eating like this stew, he bites into a wedding ring. He pulls out from the back of his tooth and ends up being his grandmother's wedding ring. And slowly he finds out that the doctors are actually satanic workers. So this story was called Cannibal Dreams. I think I said that. And at the end of the book, he's running away, and this doctor's chasing him with like this dagger. And as he gets to the door, he opens the door. The doctor stabs him in the back, and he wakes up in the hospital waiting room. And the doctor who's about to stab him in his dream shakes him awake and says, hey, you need to go. And they have like a small exchange. And as he's walking away, he pulls the ring out of the back of his mouth. And that's the end of the book. I didn't do much with that story. That story was pretty short. It was one of my favorites I ever wrote, but I loosely based Cannibal Cafe on that. The original story to Cannibal Cafe is called Bluebird Cannibal Cafe, and there's a cafe here in town called Bluebird Cafe. So, and then like what you saw in film, if you've seen the sequel, it's about a group of people that get poisoned by the waitress and wake up, and they're slowly being slaughtered for satanic ritual. So I like that idea, so that's what I kept. And that whole time, those were descendants of Phoebe Hutchcraft and Pickerel Russo. So those were their descendants, and the slasher had to anoint themselves in their blood and eat their bodies so that they could break the curse, so her soul did not longer possess the land. Obviously, during that time, though, that the slashers were using the church, and they were going out there to do sacrifices, they could just never wake the vampire up. They could never wake up Mullen. So that's a little bit of rundown from the story. I know this is kind of a long spiel, but some of the color coordinating that I used, when you see the very first beginning opening shots, it takes place in Clintonville 805 AD, and it's like this dark blue, but it has this black silhouette, so it kind of looks like you're looking through a spyglass. I wanted that to be more or less like the past, but all more or less as a memory, as that you were looking into Mullen's memory. So, and another thing is I used those big bright blue tarps in the garage to kind of hide the garage. Well, I didn't want those shots in the past shots, so I was able to pull the light out of all the background. And to pull Evelyn's head was in a couple of shots, so I was able to do that. Now you notice that there is a basketball hoop in the background. I tried to crop it out, but if I would have cropped it out, it would have cropped out half of Julie's head and half of Brian's head from the way we were standing. I thought I could make it work, but I probably should have just stood back further. Also, you hear the word action a few times. That isn't in the original audio, so I don't know how that got in there. When I clipped those out, there's also another part where I'm talking to Brian and I'm like, you son of a bitch. And then me and Brian kind of banter and I move the camera. That's out of the original audio as well, and the original footage. I cut that out. And I don't know how that got onto the tape. A lot of late nights. So I use that dingy blue to kind of be a past memory. Now, the next part is where the Lords of Night come in. The Lords of Night come in, and this color is the color right before black and white. Now, this black and white color, it kind of represents who the Lords of Night are. They're not necessarily bad people, but they're not necessarily good either. They will destroy and kill anybody that tries to bring evil. They will kill anybody, and they're doing it for, the Lord. Now, that's the color I chose for that. Now, the next scene is where we're in the church, and I'm kneeling. I asked my disciples to kneel. It's like this dark, dingy green color. I love it because it's supposed to represent, evil and how, disgusting the slashers are and their rise. And so that's kind of what they bring to it. And then the next part is this rust red, where I wanted to just show you that Mullen is pure evil. And at the end of the movie, you see that it goes back to regular coloring. So, now that I kind of explained, because each character, each set of characters brought a different element to the film. And that's kind of where I was going with it. So, now, where did the cross of Christ come from? Why is Bjorn Ironside here? That's a really good question. I will explain that. There are two other films. There is The Night Howler, which is going to have everyone's story arc that is already here kind of tell the ending to their stories. I'm not going to give away too much more than that. So it kind of gives you the story arc that where we are now. It's kind of it's going to be a very violent, bloody, awful fucking mess. I'm going full board with this. It's a werewolf film. I'm not going to tell you the premise. I did finish the script 2 weeks ago before I finished finishing this movie. I actually had the idea for it 2 years ago. And then I just rough drafted a script and I didn't like it. So I went in, got my tablet, finished the script for The Night Howler. There is a movie after that. And the movie after The Night Howler is called Burn the Witch. And that's a prequel of the Cross of Christ, where it comes from. Why is Bjorn Ironside here? Why is Lord Mullen here? Where did they come from? That's all going to be explained in due time. I only give you just a sliver of the story and then bring you back. Because if I gave you all of it, we'll be fun in that. So that's my little spiel. I know it's almost 13 minutes, but I hope you guys all enjoy your Friday. And please, if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Stay horror and enjoy the outtakes and behind the scenes. And I will see you next time. Later days. I'll see you Monday for my Hellraiser review. Later days. Stay horror. Legend of Freak Forest, Lords of Night. Take one.
Are you going to say when we're coming down?
Legend of Freak Forest, Jones' death. Take one. So when they're walking.
Okay, I'm going to be quiet over there, back.
When they're walking, I want you to just kind of. Freak Forest, Mullen's Cave, take one. All right.
What about the blood?
Oh fuck. Not yet. All right. Are you ready? Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. You two are fucking retarded. You know that? Fucking retarded. I can't do anything with you fuckheads. Jesus Christ. All right. Here we go. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm so emotional.
I'm so sad. I didn't know I was doing this.
Get into character.
I didn't know. I just forgot.
Jesus fucking titty Christ.
We just had coffee this morning. I didn't know we were coming to this. We didn't have coffee this morning. Oh, no, we did?
All right, come on. Are we gonna make fucking sweaters or what?
Tomorrow we were supposed to.
I'm gonna have 2.5 minutes of you two fucking being retarded.
Okay.
Please don't let me tell you this.
May God be with you. I'm so sorry.
No, you can pull the trigger, you dickhead.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sound. We need
Oh.
sound.
I don't know.
It should say number on it.
Oh yeah, at the top.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Okay.
Over there gonna be?
Yeah. So, wait, I don't want
Yeah.
We're not gonna get you on camera first. Just stand. Are you guys ready?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you guys ready to suck my boner?
Bring it, bitch.
All right, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Motherfuckers! God damn it. Can I do it again?
Talk about a late response there, Robin.
Okay. Go back.
Can you zoom in a little bit and then pause it? Like your
You can barely-
audio?
No, we can't. I'm not touching this.
No, I meant your
Cut off
phone.
already.
Like with the
Ryan said it's cut off
audio.
already.
Well, I'll lift
You
it.
should move it back.
Oh, okay.
That way it gets a
Maybe it's where it
wider.
has a curve.
I feel like a Grand Theft Auto character just waiting while the person is playing
Okay.
on the toilet.
Got it? Alright, got it.
Okay, we're good. All right.
Bunners!
3, 2, 1, Bonners. And Bonners.
Fuck Connors.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Motherfucker!
That was
That
awesome.
was legendary.
Yeah.
Did it look good?
Yeah. Did I
Yeah,
look cool?
it
Did I
did.
look cool, guys?
No, it did.
That was
It did. It looked good.
How did I guys? All right, behind the scenes. How did I talk you into this?
You just asked me to be in your movie, and I came in your movie.
I think I actually, I told you to put me in a movie.
Yeah, it's true. You
And then,
did.
Then you made me the Grim Reaper in my very first role.
You killed it, Robin.
Yeah, man, you just asked me, and I thought it'd be fun, you know.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys very much for being in my movie. That is a wrap, and we will see you next time.
Can't scream.
Well, just
Ah, that's.
Evie, get back here.
Why can't she stand behind the tree and scream for me?
There you go, Evie. Why don't you stand behind the tree, and when I tell you to scream, scream.
Turn that off and stand right in that tree. And when your dad says scream, scream.
Scream as loud as you can. All right, baby girl.
Yeah, because you're screaming for me because I can't.
Are you ready? Everybody, be quiet.
God, I'm scared to death.
Ah, shit. Scream, Evie.
Scream. More. We need a lot of screams. I'm dying.
All right, so Pearson's gonna be sitting here, and Julie, you're gonna be standing next to him, comforting him. He just lost his fucking mom. You two are gonna be walking Brian down the stairs. You guys are gonna start arguing, because you guys are really excited that you guys just came back from fucking the events of this scene take place right after the events of the last movie. So right after you guys got out of the cafe, you guys just killed everybody. So you're gonna be really excited. I just blew him the fuck away.
So what are we arguing about?
You're not arguing, you're just really excited, you're just talking a lot. And Julie's gonna be like, what happened? What happened? We fucking blew everybody away. Alright, and then I'm gonna come in and fucking introduce everybody. Julie's gonna sit next to Pearson, and then Kimmy, Robin, and Brian. And I'll sit there.
So it's me, Brian, and Robin talking about us
Yeah.
blowing people away?
Yeah, and then Julie asked what happened. Okay. You got it?
When
So-
do I ask what happened?
Huh?
When do I ask what happened?
When they come downstairs and they're
But
like,
we're talking as we're coming downstairs, like.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm down.
alright. So you guys walking down. Yeah, get fucking crazy with it.
Should we
move all the clothes?
I'm in 7.
What clothes?
These down here.
You don't have to.
Here. You want me to just slide into the side, Julie?
Yeah, they're dirty. Let's do it. Fucking basics.
Just be upset. Legend of Free Forest, Lords of Night. Take one.
Are you gonna say when we're coming down?
Just count to
Yeah, come on.
20 and then come down.
Here, let me get it. Right, action.
Oh man, that was awesome. Yeah, did you see that? I know, his face like blue and the guts everywhere. It was blood
So fucking
everywhere.
insane.
Wow.
I'm never.
I'm so pumped. That was just
See
awesome.
that guy's face.
What
Wow.
happened?
Dude,
We just like blew the motherfuckers away.
fucking guts everywhere. It was insane.
Wow.
The whole cafe is just red.
Oh man.
Yes. Should have seen it.
How's it going, ladies? Good? Mr. Russo, nice to meet you. I'm Sledge Crip, president of the Lords of Night. I'm going to introduce you to my crew. This is Joan Helensbach. That right there is Laura Dyer, my lovely wife, Elizabeth Turner. The boy here tells me that you told him to come here. Who told you to come here? Motherfucker. I forgot it, dude.
Hey, it's okay. Bloopers. I need to save them.
Corey Weaver.
Yeah, you only got us as far down the stairs after
It's
that.
okay. It's
after
okay.
the introduction
Well, he
music.
sends them to us, and I look at them and I read them, but it's like, am I ever gonna remember this?
Let's do it again.
Okay.
Wait, well, what's the answer?
Corey Weaver.
Corey Weaver.
Oh, okay. Let's make sure we got the answer right.
Yeah.
What did we exactly blow?
Like, oh my god, it was fucking crazy.
Okay, what did we blow them away with a gun, or like
Yeah,
we
you
just
shot
shot
We had the
them?
BB
Okay.
machine guns.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay. I just want to sound a little bit more, you know. So I take. Okay, hold on. So I take it that Brian obviously had nothing to do with this. Okay, so it's me and. Okay.
So I'm not really talking.
We
Okay.
shot everybody else in order to rescue him.
Okay.
Yes.
But we're more enthused about it than Brian is.
Well, Brian's just like confused about where he is.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
You ready?
Okay.
Julia comforting Kirsten. Action.
Oh man, I see that? I know.
Okay,
So behind the scenes, how's it going, Brian?
it's going.
Craig? How did I talk you into doing this on a hot day?
Kind of did. I don't know. You just kind of assumed I'd be here and then I showed up.
How did I talk you into this?
You just, whatever. You just did.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
But behind the scenes,
Let me hold a cigarette.
yeah. How did I talk you into doing this?
You said let's shoot a horror movie, and I said okay.
Okay. Are you excited?
We haven't fired many people.
Look how sexy Craig is. Look at that guy. Look how handsome he is. Hi, Buggles. My assistant director. Send you to hell.
You have a meet with the beast.
I'll send you to hell.
I'm down on the ground. I can't get up fast enough.
Oh.
I was gonna just go with it.
Okay.
It's been 20 years since. I'm sorry, I can't.
Let me sneak through here before
Okay.
they.
20
Is your dog old?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's old as shit.
Is he blind?
Oh yeah, he's old, blind, deaf, dumb. All right, you guys, are you guys fucking ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, go.
Well, it's been 20 years of peace, so I hope you have a good last night at work.
What about all those Canadians that went missing?
Shit happens. Love you. Have a good night. Well, it's been 20 years of peace. Have a good last night at work.
What about the 20 Canadians that went missing? 20?
Shit happens.
Well.
Oh, that cross. Wait, I gotta go.
We're recording.
Wrong.
All right,
We gotta go in
so,
a line.
okay,
Cause
so
I'm on
here,
the cheese wrapper. Watch out for my marker, bro.
all right, so here, this is what we're gonna do. So me, Evie, and Josh, we walk into here, we kneel, these two kneel down, and I tell them to, rise up. So I'm actually gonna read my lines in the cheat.
All rise into the courtroom of Judge
Step up.
Judith Simon.
No, step up.
The cases are real. The people are real. The rulings are final.
Judge Walker.
This is Judge Judith.
All right, listen. When you walk in, you're gonna cock that shotgun. But I'm not gonna. You guys aren't walking in just yet, okay? So you guys won't walk
Do
in
we have
just
time?
yet.
Can we,
I know.
can we go over our
I'm gonna
lines?
kill somebody, I
Go
tell
over your
you.
lines, but you-
I don't know what's gonna
Just give me a
happen.
second.
But
All I know is I'm dying. I'm gonna die.
And then I say,
Who kills you?
I have no idea.
Everybody else does.
Everybody kills me.
anything I hear.
Everybody kills me. So,
I'm literally stuck here.
I'll tell you. Legend of Free Forest, Mullins Cave, take one. All right. So me, Josh, and Evie are gonna walk in. You guys are gonna kneel down, and then after everything I say, I tell you, you say rise, okay?
kneel up. Or I kneel down.
Yes, you kneel down. Okay, so you just walk down and you kneel, okay?
Like I said,
Okay, you walk down and you just kneel next to Josh. Okay, you got it? Yeah, we're coming in together. Hold on.
we cut the
Not yet. Okay, Evie, come here. All right, ready, everybody? All right. I'm gonna read out of the books. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, action. Kneel. We have come to rise, our dark lord. Rise. Lord Mullen, we offer our souls. Rise. We have made the sacrifices and drink. Well, you stand in front of the camera. We're gonna have to do something.
Cut!
Okay, where do you want me?
I want you to kneel.
You have to be like off to the side,
Yeah,
kind
just
of.
kind of off to the side, right here.
So, right here.
Yes.
Okay, we didn't establish that earlier.
Yeah, sorry.
That would have been important.
Kneel, Evie, listen to me. You kneel down here, right here, okay?
So then when do I rise? Did I rise?
You don't rise, you just say the word rise.
Rise. Oh.
Yeah.
After.
After I speak, you say the word rise, okay? Let's do it again.
Rise. After
Okay,
you
you
say
say
rise.
rise, okay?
After
Guys,
you say
don't
rise.
just say it.
Yeah, just say it. Ready? Alright. Take 2. Action. Kneel, my faithful disciples. We have come to rise our dark lord. Rise.
Rise.
Our Lord Mullen, we offer our souls. Rise.
Rise.
We have made the blood sacrifices and drank the blood. Rise.
Rise.
Alright, cut. Beautiful.
Alright. Just like that, like
Yeah.
Brian's gonna be asleep. He's gonna be like, just wait for me.
You still got a whole movie left.
I'm gonna be
No.
Not that word.
What do you want to say?
Say the word cut.
Okay. Alright, ready? Action.
You have served me well, my disciples.
Oh, my Lord Mullen.
Oh, my land dog! My stomach!
Cunts! Cunts!
Come here, don't touch it, don't touch it.
What? Who wrote these words?
Oh my
Come here, baby.
I'm gonna say that every day.
God damn it, this is fucked up.
Oh my God.
This very guy almost took my land.
Oh, my Lanta! It's been my life's long journey to serve you! Fuck! Alright. Is it recording now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now.
I mean, it was great.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay, last
I'm
time.
in a little. How about can I?
Stop
What about
saying
one
last
right here?
No,
It's recording.
No, I can only see Kimmy.
you gotta move more. How about, yeah, if you're a little in front of
What
him,
about
like that?
Oh, like this.
Oh, we don't mind the grinding.
Most of it.
Okay, well, what
Well,
about
you don't really need to be seen though. Just.
What about
Give me that
now?
whole thing just a little bit so it's more set.
Or back? If you put it back further?
Backwards that.
Put it a little further back.
As long
Because
as you can't see the snowblower.
I can crop the snowblower out.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
It's a little better.
Alright, one more time.
and she's little,
I
she
think
can fit
Brian's
back
in
there.
me.
I told her she was too thin.
I was too thin for my uniform.
Alright. How you doing, Josh? Action!
You have served me well, my disciples.
Oh, my Lord Mullen, it has been my life's journey to serve you.
Hello, motherfuckers.
Fucking assholes. You think you won? Put down the cross and face the master, you fucking cunts!
It's over, assholes!
Fuck you!
We have the chosen one!
Crusaders, let's not fight. I can make you immortal.
Cut!
Beautiful! Oh my god!
Yeah, we're not gonna get you on camera first. Just stand there. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you guys ready to suck my boner?
Bring it, bitch.
Alright, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Motherfuckers! God damn it. Yeah, do it again.
Talk about a late response there, Robin.
Okay,
You should probably-
go back.
Can you
should
zoom in a little
probably-
bit and then pause it? Like your
You can
your
barely-
audio?
No, we can't. I'm not
Brian's
touching this.
almost
No, I meant
cut
your
off
phone.
already.
Like
Brian's
the
head's
audio.
cut off
of it.
already?
Well, I'll lift
You
it.
should move it back.
Oh, okay.
That way it gets a
It's where it
wider.
has a curve.
There you
I feel like a Grand Theft Auto character just waiting while the person that's playing me
Okay.
on the toilet.
Got it?
go.
Alright, got it.
Okay, we're good. All right.
Boners!
3, 2, 1, Bonners. And Bonner.
And Bonner. Fuck Bonners.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Motherfucker! Alright, stop.
That was
That
awesome.
was legendary.
Yeah.
Did it look good?
Yeah. Did I look
Yeah,
cool?
it
Did I
did.
look cool,
Death
guys?
scene I've
No,
seen
it
all
did.
day.
That was
It did. It looked good.
You serve me now.
Okay, boys, you're late on the fucking delivery here.
Yeah, that was good. And then you say, when he says you serve me now, then you say yes, master, and then that's when you guys.
Oh, okay. That's when he drags me into
okay.
there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. You can cut this part out. All right.
So then, okay. So I follow. So he drags her out, and then I follow them.
You actually kind of like that.
Oh, okay.
Should we start from this point?
No, let's start.
So then I want to make sure I'm in the right camera angle. So
Are they good? Are they angle? Are the angle?
Like if he's here, can he still be standing behind me?
Yeah.
He can lift me or
All right,
bring me
just
into
stand
there?
behind her and like fucking just hold
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
Yeah,
That would
there
look
you
cool.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
All right.
All right.
Cut now?
I'm excited.
I'll tell you.
Oh, we're filming right now.
Yeah, we'll film right now.
Oh, okay.
Legend of Freak Flores, Jones' death, take one. So when they're walking,
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet over there, bud.
when they're walking, I want you to just kind of slowly follow them this way until they reach Sunny,
All right.
and then stop right where you see Sunny. How you see Sunny now,
Okay.
right here. Just stop, and then I'll be standing on the other side of the fence with them,
Okay.
and we'll throw smoke downs. Okay, and then when you guys walk over to the fence, we walk over to the fence, kind of just stop on the other side of the fence, and then let us swipe the smoke.
Pretty much right where Brian is.
Yeah, and then let us swipe the smoke bombs, and you guys can just walk. Okay.
All right. What's my line again?
It's time to pay the Dark Lord's toll. And then you look at Josh and say, "Oh, you serve me. You serve me." Yes. All right. Are we ready?
So
Yeah. You're grabbing her by the arm. There you go.
Okay.
Don't hold her hand. You're not walking her in the fucking.
Grab the back of her arm, Josh.
Yeah. Grab the back of her arm. Yeah. You guys aren't walking.
Can we skip?
No, Josh, grab the back of her arm.
I don't know what it is. You know, you're taking her. She's your prisoner, and I want you to scream, like, "No, it's not my time." And you just tell her, "Shut the fuck up." Shut your cocksucker.
Be quiet over there.
Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Josh, you got the blood in your mouth?
I will.
Okay.
Then after she shoots him, I say, Joe, get back in here. She's gone.
Yeah. Are you guys ready?
So I run back into the shed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We're good.
3, 2, 1, action.
Where do you think you're going?
Joe, get back in here. She's gone.
All right.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Clintonville Slashers Club, and on Instagram, Franken Hooker Band. Links will be in the description box below. Slashers on the loose, Clintonville. Maybe next time I come for you. You're gonna die, bitch!